La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
To me, Irish people are the funniest in the world. They just are.
Oh, this looks amazing.
I just love any food that comes with its own home.
Everyone's a comedian.
Anything else?
Some greens.
What do you think I am? A juggler?
Stunning. Inspirational. Would you look at the brushstrokes on it?
I think the reason I see comedy in everything is because I was surrounded by it growing up.
That's good. You wouldn't know we're 105.
You're 105.
Between us. Do you know what? There's only one word for that. Absolutely cracker.
Hi, how are you?
In Ireland, one of the greatest compliments you can give someone is to describe them as a character.
If you find any pearls, give them to me, okay?
Come on, Slowco. Come on, I'm coming. You couldn't run the leg to yourself.
Because as every writer knows, it's the characters you remember long after you've forgotten the story.
Fill your heart with Ireland. Discover more at ireland.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
The Warrington Irish Club, a friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and Crown Green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
Hello to you all and welcome to the show. The Liverpool Irish Tuesday group recently had a big celebration at the Liverpool Irish Centre and we'll be telling you all about it later in the show. Now the Manchester Irish Writers are celebrating their 30th anniversary this year. It was first formed by Rose Morris and Arlene Hughes. And down the years, it has developed into a large group of people contributing their stories and writing skills. Recently, we went along to meet them as they were preparing for their big celebration at the Irish World Heritage Centre in Manchester. Sarah Mangan, the Consul General of Ireland and the North of England, was in attendance on the night to launch their brand new book called Life and Soul.
Let me begin by congratulating the Manchester Irish Writers on your 30th anniversary. I also want to thank you for giving voice to the Irish diaspora experience and providing an opportunity for those who cannot express themselves so eloquently to have their truths told.
Rose, tell me how the Manchester Irish Writers first began.
Well, way back in the early 90s, we were preparing in Manchester for the Year of Drama, and we were putting on a Dreams of Ireland festival at the Irish Heritage Centre. And I was kind of keeping an eye on the cultural programme, and I wanted to have as many different Irish cultural aspects to it as possible. Now, we'd got music, we'd got dance, we'd got a drama group, we'd got lots of things that we could put in, but we had no literature, no writers. So I was looking around for something that would fit in there. And I went to Common Word, and they were putting on a 6-week Irish course, Irish writing course, and it was run by a lady called Arlene Hughes. Now, I didn't know her at that time, but I went and joined the course, and it lasted for the 6 weeks, and then that was it. The grant had run out. And the people who were there didn't want to finish, and they said, can we not carry on somewhere? Can we not have a repeat of this? And I said, why don't you come up to the Irish World Heritage Centre? And that's what they did, and we're here since.
The first piece I'd like to share with you today is called Rhythmic Footsteps.
Yes.
Methodical placement of footsteps, rhythmic comfort, wind buffeting yet guiding, tracing a hypnotic bay curve, mountain coast around, giving way to white-filled expanse. Cold, wet, firm, reassuring sand grains, a golden layer on soul.
The Irish Consulate opened here in Manchester just 3 years ago, and not even that. And we are really lucky to have been able to build on the positive reputation that generations of Irish people have earned for Ireland in the north of England. And one of the joys for me since taking up the post has been finding out how many organisations there are that celebrate Ireland and Irish culture here in England. And what particularly struck me is how the work that you have produced gives cultural expression to the lived experience of the migrant and of the Irish diaspora, especially that dichotomy of being Irish in England and English in Ireland.
Kevin, tell me, when did you first get involved with the Manchester Irish Writers?
I first got involved in 1998. I'd won the New Writing Award at the Listowel Irish Writers' Week and was aware of a group in Manchester. So when I came back, I found Rose and Arlene and joined up then, and I've been a member, mainly a member since then. From about 2002 to 2010, I took a break because of professional commitments. So, but then rejoined in 2013, and I've been involved ever since. So,
reading through the book, and the one theme that comes through is that so many people have been writing here, but they've made friends. It's like a big family now.
It is. It's a really supportive group, and the beauty of it is that we welcome anybody. It might be somebody who's never written before, but would like to see if they can have a story in them, or it might be somebody who's already had success, had a lot of stuff printed, and so we have the range from best-selling author, a few international awards for drama writing, right down to people who have just seen their work in print for the first time. So that's the nice variety. And they really benefit from the kind of mutual support of the group, and they're able to offer their critique as it's just as valid as anybody who's been writing for years.
It was a great idea at the time to launch Manchester Irish Writers, and to keep it going for 30 years, of course, is absolutely fantastic. But to see so many people that we know around Manchester that's actually doing writing of stories and poetry, and it's brought so many people out of their shell.
Yeah, I mean, the Irish have a reputation as storytellers, don't they? And I think that the setting up of the group 30 years ago by Arlene and Rose showed tremendous vision. And I think the benefit of it, and the reason it's still going, is that people benefit from that success. They benefit from what people are saying to each other, benefit from the experience that other people have. If they've been published, they will tell them tips to get into the published literature world. And there's strong, lasting friendships that have been forged here over the years, yeah.
Some people have published and had published before they joined us. Others just wanted to write and, hadn't the confidence to do it on their own. And then other people just wanted to be there, to be part of listening or hearing stories, or just come out for the night, And so we had, between 12 and 20 at times. And then we took themes like the Manchester Martyrs, or Echoes of Ireland, or the Emigration Story, or the 1916, the Risen Word. and things like that. We worked as we went along with themes if people ran out of ideas, and if people wanted to do their own work at home and bring it in, we'd listen to it and then maybe make a criticism or help them, or say if that was good and that should maybe go for publishing or go for a competition. And we've had a lot of award winners amongst the group, and many of them have had plays staged that they have written. So we're very happy with the range of work.
In the year of 64, with great excitement and furore, I packed my bag and took it all far away from Donegal. Off to Manchester I did go to find a job and make some dough. I thought of home and making hay, queues of people all around, wait for buses, city-bound.
We've been talking about it and how we'd mark the 30th anniversary for a few months now. And then once we actually got going from January all the way through January and February, it was a matter of getting the writers to submit the work that they wanted. We gave everybody a kind of rough word limit of about 3,000 words. But really what we wanted was something that they felt gave a flavour of them as a writer. And we also I asked everybody to give some personal reflections about what the group meant to them. So that's alongside the pieces, and that might contextualise it. And I think my work was made easier by the fact that there is such a wealth of writing, and we asked each person to choose their own. So that wasn't down to me. I was quite fortunate then, because there is such a wealth of really high quality writing. It would have been very, very difficult to select from what was on offer.
We went back through the archives and looked for what would fit into a book, to go right back over the 30 years, and some of the work has been taken from books that we published in the past, some of it's new work, and we've a good mixture, but it's an idea of what we've done over the 30 years, and that makes that, it's a celebration of the 30 years, and it's a mixture of everything, and there's something there to suit everybody. And of course the writers feel proud that they've done that as well. It's a big achievement to get your work published and be able to, give them to friends and relatives, and maybe become more famous. If you're not already famous, you could get someone following you for a play or poetry or reading at a wedding or a funeral or anything. You get all kinds of requests to do work like that. So
for 30 years, Manchester Irish Writers Group has provided a safe space of support, collegiality, constructive advice and friendship. And that has allowed these writers to flourish. And as the artist, J.M.W. Turner, is often quoted as saying, "It is only when we are no longer fearful that we begin to create." And this group has allowed its members to overcome whatever fears they may have had and to produce beautiful work. So congratulations again on all you have achieved. Thank you.
You've dedicated the book to past friends and people that's departed from us at this moment in time.
We did, yes, because through the years, over 30 years, obviously, you're bound to lose some people, so I think back of Anna Brogan, a fellow Tyrone lady, and Mary Walsh, and ones like that who've, we've mentioned them in the book, but they're sadly no longer with us, but we enjoyed having them and they enjoyed being here, and we remembered people. There are a lot of people who are still in Manchester and maybe moved on back to Ireland. We have a Donegal lady who has sent some of her work over. We have another lady down in Sussex, a Limerick girl. She's sent her work back. So they keep in touch with us and they come to some of the performances, and some of them have put some work in the book as well. Even if they're miles away with Zoom and that, they can join in now. That was a good thing that came out of the pandemic, because they could join us again, The book is for sale on Amazon and other booksellers if you look them up online. The $2.48 for if you want to do Kindle read, and it's $9.99 if you want to order the book itself.
We meet the second and fourth Thursdays of the month. If they want to get in touch with me, if they want to get in touch with Rose, our contact details are actually in the book. If they read the book, that'll give them a fair idea about the kind of writing that goes on in the group, the kind of discussion and the kinds of themes that we deal with as a group as well. But we would welcome anybody coming down. Nobody needs to be nervous about, well, I've not written before, or I don't know if I've got it in me. that's what we're here for, to bring that story out and to celebrate the people who get such an enjoyment from writing as we do.
Well done to all the Manchester Irish writers for contributing all their stories in this beautiful book. We'll take a little break and we'll see you in a few minutes.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
To me, Irish people are the funniest in the world. They just are.
Oh, this looks amazing.
I just love any food that comes with its own home.
Everyone's a comedian.
Anything else?
Some greens.
What do you think I am? A juggler?
Stunning. Inspirational. Would you look at the brushstrokes on it?
I think the reason I see comedy in everything is because I was surrounded by it growing up.
That's good.
You wouldn't know we're 105.
You're 105. Between us. Do you know what? There's only one word for that. Absolutely cracker.
Hi, how are you?
In Ireland, one of the greatest compliments you can give someone is to describe them as a character.
If you find any pearls, give them to me, okay?
Come on, Slowcoat. Come on, I'm coming. You couldn't run the length to yourself.
Because as every writer knows, it's the characters you remember long after you've forgotten the story.
Fill your heart with Ireland. Discover more at Ireland.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
The Warrington Irish Club, a friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
Welcome back. The Liverpool Irish Tuesday Group are celebrating their 40th anniversary this year. The group has given so much joy, entertainment, friendship and support to the Irish community in Liverpool. John McCarthy was involved the very first day and he's been heavily involved all down the years. Recently we went along to meet John and the team at their big celebration at the Liverpool Irish Centre.
I just want to say a huge congratulations to everyone who's been involved with the Tuesday Club that meets on a Wednesday for the last 40 years. You really are a testament to everything that it means to be Irish community, Irish diaspora community, looking after each other, a place of companionship, keeping those Irish traditions of the hospitable welcome, a bit of crack alive, and I think really you've been trailblazers as well, because now there are thankfully quite a number of senior lunch clubs across England, and especially across the north of England. They're the ones I know the best. But Liverpool was one of the first.
John, many congratulations. Of course, the Tuesday Group celebrating 40 years.
1984 and the old Irish Centre was set up for the people retiring and know where to go. And they set that up there in 1984, so we're 40 years on the go.
And of course you were chairman of the group for a long time.
I was a member for about 5 or 6 years, and people, Joe and Kathleen, who used to run it then with the committee, they both retired, and I was asked to, with Marion Begley, would we have a go at it. Marion took over as treasurer, I was elected chair, and I held that position up to 6 years ago.
And of course you originally started out at the Old Irish Centre.
We did, yeah. The Old Irish Centre opened up originally in 1965 and it closed in 1997, I believe. But in 1984, the committee there at the time set up a Tuesday club for the people, mainly Irish, who were retiring or coming up to retirement age. And they stayed there from then till when the centre closed. And after the centre closed, then they started using parish centres to carry on. We came up here and I spoke to Maureen Morrison, and she was very helpful. She said, yes, we'll accommodate you, but you'll have to go in the heritage and the bar room, because the big hall was already let to some dancing group. Yeah. And after a few weeks, we had a lot more members, and we had no alternative but to change our day to a Wednesday. We're still called the Irish Tuesday Club, but we still meet up here like we do every Wednesday.
The passing tales of glory once was the blue town.
Marie, it's a special time for you to be chairperson, of course, celebrating the 40 years.
Yes, 40 years today. We've started in the Old Irish Centre in Liverpool on Mount Pleasant, and now, eventually we've come here to the Irish Centre. Today we're going to have a lunch, and we're going to have Sarah Mangan from the embassy come in. Then after lunch we're going to have some entertainment, music, and a few raffles and bingo. So yeah, it's going to be a good day.
Ladies from home, gents from over.
You've got a great group of people, and I believe that you've even had people come across to you from Huddersfield.
Yes, we do. We had a coach full of Huddersfield people, so we're going to eventually visit them as well. So yeah, as you see, we've got a full house.
I can see a lot of familiar faces here today. There's been great supporters of the Liverpool Centre as well. And of course, it's a special time for them as well, because they're celebrating 25 years this year.
Yes, it is. So 2 celebrations going on at once. So lots of parties and celebrations. If anyone wants to come and join us on a Wednesday, they're very welcome to. We're always, arms open, because we're looking for more members all the time.
That's that in the beautiful day of Arlene.
Shane, of course, it's a very special year for the Liverpool Irish Centre.
It is. We're celebrating 25 years here at St Michael's Centre. We're a whole host of different events planned between now and Christmas. All different things, celebrating the past, what we're doing now, and lots of planning for the future. So an exciting year here for us all at the Liverpool Irish Centre. There's events on here every day of the week for all different aspects of the community. We're supporting everybody, not just the Irish here, but the local people as well. And keeping ourselves busy, that's for sure.
Yeah. And of course you provide a great service for the Irish community. I know for other communities as well, but for the Irish community, including the GAA clubs, and of course you've got your Irish shop here as well.
We've a wonderful Irish shop with a great selection of Irish products that is busy all the time. And you're right, yes, we got the GAA clubs, John Mitchell's and Wolf Tones, who support the centre greatly, and likewise we support them back. We've the Liverpool Irish Rovers, which is the running club. We've yoga, lots of fitness and health and mindfulness activities taking place. Musicians, of course, are a key part of what keep this the character of the centre going.
Sarah, a very historic day here at the Liverpool Irish Centre, of course, for the Tuesday group celebrating 40 years.
It's fantastic, yeah. 40 years is a very big achievement. I think really they were probably trailblazers in their day, setting up this luncheon club for people, to give people the opportunity to come and meet and have a bit of companionship. We have quite a few different seniors lunch clubs now around the country, but I have a feeling now the Tuesday Club was one of the first, if not the first, yeah.
And as we come in through the foyer there, we're seeing lots and lots of photographs dating back from day one 40 years ago right up to present day.
I know, isn't it fabulous? And I was here at Christmas for their Christmas luncheon, and I thought that the place looked fabulous then, but this just surpasses it now. I was amazed coming through the door, just how wonderful everything looks, the effort that's gone into today. You can really see it as a really special occasion, and I'm looking forward to having a look through all those photographs now, yeah.
And sweet
Lord Mayor, it's great to see you here supporting the Irish community, and of course are celebrating the 40 years of the Tuesday Group.
Incredibly, I'm delighted to be here for an anniversary, but I'm always delighted to take part in anything to do with the Irish community. I've been a councillor here for almost 50 years, and I've become aware the whole of that time how much this city's been built by the Irish, its traditions, its customs and its people. So the Irish are such an important part of our Liverpool community that I'm delighted this is one of the first events I've come to. I served for 4 years on something called the City of the Isles. While the Troubles were on and governments couldn't talk to governments, councillors could talk to councillors. So on the committee were people from Dublin, Belfast councils, Glasgow and Cardiff councils, and we ignored all the big politics. We just got on with doing things together. And I'd certainly, as a politician, I'm not being political this year, would really like to see stronger links, because I think that Northern Ireland, the Republic and ourselves could go and sell our countries for export markets, for import markets, for why don't we have holidays? Spend a week in Ireland and a week in Liverpool. We could do a lot more together, and I hope we can build on that over the next few years.
Well, absolutely, and of course, speaking about holidays in Ireland, Tourism Ireland does a wonderful job in promoting Ireland, and you know, get on there and you can find out where to go on holidays.
Well, one of the things that I will be doing is that a friend of mine is actually a Republican senator. I've arranged to go to where he used to be a councillor, because I did some work with him as a councillor, and we'll have a little holiday and a little tour, and then we'll go to the Irish Parliament for lunch and some more meetings. So I'm really looking forward to that.
No matter where I wander, through cities near or far, so my heart is at home in Old Ireland, in the county of Armagh.
And of course we've had the new Lord Mayor of Liverpool speak to us earlier on, and he was saying how much the Irish people are really considered here and loved in Liverpool.
Of course they are. Sure, isn't Liverpool the most Irish city outside of Ireland, really? And definitely there was a taxi driver even on the way here was telling me over 70% of people in Liverpool have some Irish heritage. Now I can't testify to the truth of that fact, but it's certainly what's believed anyway, and you'd certainly have a feeling when you come to Liverpool that the Irish are very prominent.
John McCarthy, he was here right at the beginning 40 years ago, and he's still here.
Isn't he fantastic? Still going. Yeah, I mean, like, to think that he set this up 40 years ago and he's still around to keep it going, I think it really is a wonderful achievement.
Won't you sit beside the turbine in the cabin?
What a great achievement, celebrating 40 years of the Liverpool Irish Tuesday Group. Well done to you all, and well done for all the great work you do for the Irish community in Liverpool. Well, that's about it for this week. We'll be back with some more stories from around the UK next week. Until then, take good care.